You do not need a degree in English to become a good writer. You do not need a cabin in the woods, a leather notebook, or a complicated relationship with coffee. You do not even need to know what a semicolon does. You need to write. That is the slightly annoying secret. We tend to imagine becoming a good writer as something that happens after we acquire enough knowledge. First, we learn grammar, then structure, then style. Then perhaps we read 12 books about writing and buy a notebook that is too nice to actually write in. Eventually we are ready. Except we never are. Writing is one of those skills where the entrance fee is almost embarrassingly small. You can begin today with whatever is sitting in your head. Write about your morning. Write about something that irritated you. Write about why your neighbor keeps putting the garbage can in exactly the wrong place. Write 3 sentences about a sandwich. The sandwich doesn't have to be good. This is important. Your first attempts at writing will probably be bad. Mine were. Yours might be. Hemingway's probably had some clunkers too, although Hemingway had the advantage of being Hemingway, which seems unfair. But something happens when you keep going. You start noticing things. You notice when a sentence is carrying too much weight. You notice when you've used 17 words to say something that needed 6. You notice when you're explaining an idea instead of actually saying it. Eventually, you begin hearing your own writing. That's when things get interesting. The basics aren't mysterious. Pay attention. Be clear. Say something worth saying. Cut what doesn't belong. Read what you wrote, then write again. That's pretty much the whole terrible machine. The hardest part is getting over the idea that you need permission. You don't. There is no committee sitting somewhere deciding whether you have demonstrated sufficient writeriness. You can simply open a blank page, put a sentence on it, then another, and another. Most of them won't be brilliant. This is fine. Brilliance is a terrible business model anyway. The goal isn't to become a good writer before you start writing. The writing is how you become one. Thanks for listening. Catch The Quiet Quotient on all major podcast platforms, as well as YouTube and Substack. Visit jimhansonmedia.com, where you can follow the podcast via our RSS feed and explore more writing resources. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, follow, and subscribe. Your support helps The Quiet Quotient continue creating content for writers like you.